Hello everyone, welcome to Bee's Cocina. Today I am going to um, tell you about the products that I use for my face. I don't wear too much makeup. As you can see in most of my videos, I don't wear no makeup. Maybe I wear lipstick, but that's the stream, and maybe some mascara, but most of the time it's just plain and simple because what you see is what you get. I don't like to use too much makeup on me, so that's just my preference. So take it with a grain of salt. If you like this kind of videos, let me know. I love getting all dolled up for when my husband have an event or something. I got this little headband from CVS a while back, and I really like it. I like the fact that it's cute, it's pink, and you can cover your face and put it back. I actually got another one. I was thinking if we were going to Disney World, that would be like a little cute thing to take with you. And it's actually pretty big. It actually spans pretty big. So let's go on town, like they say, and try to do this. Here we go. I'm gonna try to put my hair back with those Pioneer little head ties that I got for the girls, so we can stay. Or so my this one, I think it was $9.99, and if you buy one you get the other one 50% off, so I got two of them. I was thinking the girls might want to wear them doing the going to Disney World. So I thought it was pretty cool mini makeup but things. So I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see better where my face is. I'm gonna show you some items that I do use and that I use very often. My favorite go-to foundation is called Refresh, and it's called Beauty Balm Skin Perfection, and it's from Maybelline. I love the fact that you can actually just put it in with your, without having to use anything at all. You can use your hands, which they say is not good to use your hands, but that's life right there. Sometimes if you don't have, or you're going on vacation, you need something to take along, this is definitely perfect. During the summer, I do get a little tan, so I do get like this tan color of it, but my favorite is the medium 110. And sometimes what I do is I mix them together and then I just get the color that I want. What I like about this one too is that it have SPF protection of 30, and that's always a plus. But that is another advantage, that you have some protection in there. Another item that I was trying out was the Catrice and that is high liquid coverage, and it's supposed to last up to 24 hours. I haven't tested it for 24 hours, and I don't expect to test it for 24 hours. So don't expect me that I'm gonna do that. Just, if you're talking for a gooey look and coverage, I go with the Fit Me Pureless Matte from Maybelline. That is my go-to foundation. I normally pick the shade 220, and that is called, what shade is this? This is a can't see the name of it, but I will put it in my description so you guys can see the difference on it. So in any other day, I will be wearing this one. If I'm going out with my husband and anything else is going on, well, definitely use this one as the base for the makeup on the bottom. You also find that I love the Fit Me powder version from Maybelline. That's pretty good too. And I also buy them in 230. My numbers don't match very well, but I like my powder to be a little bit darker in tone. That always helps with that. Another item that I like to buy for my eyeshadows are this is from Wet n Wild, and it's called Walking on Eggshell, and this is something that I use for my wedding. I use it for my makeup. I love the fact I had a professional makeup do it, but this is one of those things that I use for when we actually did a pre-wedding where we actually did just a wedding for our documents to get ready on time. And then we did like a major wedding with the whole family and where everyone was included. That one there. Another thing that I got from my Ipsy bag that I love because it's a blush, it's a lipstick, and it's an eyeshadow if you want to. It's called Milk Makeup, and I will try to see if I can find it, but it's called Milk Makeup, and I got it from my Ipsy bag, and I really, really like it. I think it's a very good combination of it, and something that I have in my purse at all time. If I want a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of blush, that's my go-to. Another is this one, and I got it on my Ipsy bag, and it's been a while. I don't even know when I got this. I don't even know if it's good, but it's from Mana, and this one is a beautiful, almost like a burgundy lipstick pencil that I love and I always use all the time. So that's definitely something that is worth investing on. Because it will last you a long time. I mean, I don't put makeup on that often, but that would be mine. Another concealer, corrective and concealers that I normally buy is this palette from the e.l.f. line. I have a couple of them. I'm just showing you the one that is not all cakey and ugly and all that stuff. But this one is concealer, and basically you can cover your imperfections, especially on the eye area that you have like dark circles and things like that. But it isn't like I wear them all the time, so all I can say is they work out pretty good, and then you don't have to pay too much money for it. And the good thing is that you have a little mirror there too, so you can basically see yourself if you need to. So it would be perfect to travel with because it's small, it's compact, and you don't have to do too much. I thought I got them on sale, and I got a couple of them because I got them at CVS for maybe like $3 to $4. I don't believe I paid more than that for this e.l.f. concealer. It had to be less money than that. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to try to apply some of this foundation. The one that I like the most is the Fit Me foundation. It is a little bit of a oily in itself. This is supposed to be like a matte and poreless, and they do last a long time, and I really like the way that it looks. But just keep in mind, sometimes your shade does tend to change, and that's something that, let me go wash my hands because I've been touching all this stuff. And keep in mind, if I do find any of these, which the Wet n Wild, I believe that one is going to be available. But if anything is available, I will definitely show it to you and put it in your description. So look out for that. And then I'm going to show you how this foundation look in my fingers right here. So this is like that shade. And it's approximately a 220, I think it is. This size is 220 in the Maybelline matte and poreless foundation, and I used that one because it fits better in my skin tones. But you can see also start changing and molding to your tone. So this one is the lighter tone, and this is the one that I normally use during the winter time. And this is the Maybelline the fresh, it's like a fresh look. You don't really get too much of a foundation deposit on it. Of course, I put more than I needed to, but you can notice the difference between this one right here, which is almost my skin tone, and then this one right here that is a little bit lighter in tone. You can see the other one is totally gone. You can hardly see it, so definitely that's my tone. Now I'm going to put the Maybelline Fresh, and The reason why I get the little, the medium side on the other one is because when you use this one and this one together, which is a 120, I promise you, you're gonna get that good combination. I'm gonna put both of them together in there so you guys can see how they becomes my skin tone automatically as bending to it. So that color is going to be my skin tone once I mix them together, because sometimes it's so hard to find the shade that you are. So definitely this one here is my shade. And now I'm gonna take this off because this is the Maybelline ones. I should get like a wipey or something to get them off. Okay, so that is the Maybelline ones, and I already taken them off, but I'm gonna try this one here. And this is the liquid coverage from, let me cover this before. The more you expose it to the air, the more it dries out and changes color too. So this is the medium beige in 034 in the Catrice high definition liquid coverage. I truly think that this is, the only thing I don't like is the pump. I hope that I would love to have a pump that actually pumps the item instead of you actually having to touch anything, but this is actually the color that you get. And I have two tones that I normally mix together to make that tone that I need for my skin tone. So I was gonna use this hand, but it's a little hard to use it. So as you can see, I'm gonna blend it and I'm going to combine them together. So this one is, once you mix it together, it does leave this like high finish effect on it. And it really brings that colors in pretty good. So you can see my previous one, and then this one is and you can definitely see the discoloration, the vein popping out, being covered, and it does have like a gooey, almost like a shiny effect to it. And if you can see, it's like almost my skin tone, but you definitely need it to be a little bit lighter in tone. This is darker tone. I think the other one is like a little bit more on the lighter side, the one that I got before this. So there's a little trend on TikTok that they're doing. Basically what they're doing is they're applying the foundation with pumping them in a spoon and then applying it to the, and see how gooey and perfect it's going to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this one. I don't know if it's gonna work with this one, but I'm gonna try this one here. And I'm going to put a little bit there. And this is a darker tone. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the 110, mix it together, which is going to give it that balance, because I have a very different on the tone. So this is it. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this and we're going to light it up. Okay, this is not turning on. There you go. Okay. I guess you have to press down. Let's see. There you go. Okay. So we're gonna just heat it up. Okay. So it is heating up. And I'm gonna make sure that all of them are mixed together. Okay. So this is definitely heated up already. So you can see the bubbles on it. So we're gonna put it in water. And then we're going to take it out. So supposedly this water is supposed to make it like hydro, almost like it's not going to go anywhere and it's going to be able to be fused together. Okay. I'm going to try to use something light, so I'm going to use this little brush here, and I'm going to mix them together because obviously you want it to be mixed together. So this is the foundation without any primer or anything on it, but just make sure that it's not hot. It's not hot. It's pretty good. So this is going to be that foundation there, and we're gonna check it out and see how gooey that is going to be. Just keep in mind that this is supposed to be touched, not with a brush. I'm gonna do the touching of the skin. Okay. So let's try to do this. Okay. Try to do the top part too. And we're going to, for me, I think I put too much of it because I still feel like it's okay. So with this foundation, it's actually pretty much working. Let's see what that happens there. Okay. So as you can see the difference between this side and this side. So this side, you can see that the eyes are definitely more. I think I feel like I need like a little bit more bright light to see better. Let me see if I can put this on. You know what? I think I know what I want to do. I'm gonna put a light in this phone and hopefully that will lighten up a little bit. Okay, I did not want to do that. Light, flashlight. Okay, so you can see the difference between this side right here and then this side right here. It's definitely more matted and it's definitely looking like it's absorbing all that foundation, as you can see there. Okay, let's put this right here. Let me see if I can put this here so maybe I can, if it doesn't fall down. Okay, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't fall down, but that's the combination of it. Now what I'm going to try is I'm gonna try without that effect of burning it and doing all that stuff that TikTok trying to do right now. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but let's try it. Okay, this is the dark brown one and we're gonna use the light one. I'm gonna mix the dark one. And I definitely have like a dish that I can mix this, which would be more professional to do so, but God knows I am like working with what I need, what I have. So we're gonna mix them together. And we're gonna put it right here. And we are going to blend it together. I cannot use the other brush because I already used it for it, but it would have been great if I did. This one, this foundation is not to be applied with without brushes or anything because it's supposed to contour to your change to your color. So it's almost like a BB cream. And that's what I like about it because it blends in so good and you have to use your hands to do so, to be able to blend them in. And that is something that I love doing. let's do the eyebrow. And the reason I'm using this one is because I really don't like the heavy foundation, but if you can do it with this BB cream, I think it's a game changer. I do feel like this one is a little bit more dry, so hopefully you have to wait a little bit to see if it's gonna dry enough. Let's just go. I don't know if you guys are seeing any difference in this one or this one. But like I said, I don't use too much makeup, so you get what you get. Let's see. Okay, another item that we can use, if you wanted to use it before the foundation, is to definitely use that concealer, the e.l.f. concealer. And that's definitely that you can wear. You definitely want like a tone that is going to hide those imperfections, and you can basically mix two of them together. I used the blue one, and then I used the yellow one, and then I put it, and basically it makes almost like a greenish. So you can make the green here, and then just pop it right there, and to even your complexion. And you can see that concealer, you can see the difference between applying that little concealer under the eye. That is gonna make it such a much a difference. So you can see this one is like more out there, and then this one here. Okay, so we're going to go with I'm just gonna put the green one here, and then it's gonna start blending it. Okay, blending it, and you can put your foundation first and then put on your makeup. Okay, so do you notice the difference? If you don't mix the yellow one with the other one, you feel like the contour is like totally off. Okay, let's do that blue and yellow and put it there too. We're just going to make like a green sensation, and just be gentle on that eyelid because it's so sensitive. You definitely do not want to press too hard on it, because definitely it's gonna affect it. Okay, that is it. Like I said, I don't use too much makeup, so that's the most I'm gonna use. But you can see that this side, I'm gonna get a napkin and I'm gonna measure. I'm gonna try to take them off and see which one. This one looks like very matte and like it's basically blending into my skin. This one is like more like fitting into my pores, which this is blending in more. And I don't know if you can see it, but definitely I can see the difference. This one is more bendable, and you can even see this area here changing. I don't know if you can, it's more noticeable right here. It's just incredible how a foundation, the same one, is going to give you different results. Okay, so I'm getting my paper towel, and I'm going to put both of them in my face. Let's try. This is the one where I burned the item, and then this one is the one that I didn't burn anything at all, and I didn't use the torch to turn. So let's try that one. That one doesn't have anything on my paper. Nothing at all. Nothing coming off. Actually, this one is probably from me rubbing the one on top. But as you can see, nothing comes in this way. Okay, now let's show the other one. This is all I got from this side, which wasn't too much. Let's do the other side, which is this is the one that we didn't use any fire or anything. Okay. So this is how much we got. This is the other side that we burned, which didn't show that much. This is the other side that we actually had. So it did show a little bit of it, but not that much. So you can see the difference. This one came out, this one didn't. So this is the one without, the one that we burnt. So basically most of your skin better. It does show like a little bit more natural effect to it than this one. This one seems like, you know, even I feel like this contours this here, this cheek area here. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I definitely can see a difference in here. Okay, another item that I'm going to use is my Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. I think it's Benefit, yeah. Benefit. This one is actually pretty good. What I like about it is that I don't have to use anything. I don't have to use my clamps to pop up the eyebrows and make them look more desirable. And that is something that is also very, very handy when you're doing when you're doing it on the go. And most of the time I'm doing my makeup in my car. So my husband is driving and I'm doing it in my car, and that makes a huge difference because that's gonna make it like more visible. And I'm gonna use this little e.l.f. Mirror because it's gonna make it easier for me to do. So there you go. I really like it. Look, even when you do your mascara, normally I will get some mascara on me, but this one is not even showing up. That is pretty cool. I like that. This is the side that we burn the... Okay, so this is the one with the mascara. I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is the one without it. And I'm gonna show you how they're gonna look. And the one without it. With it. I don't know if I can close it. With it and without it. Okay. So here we go. So far you can notice that this is more glossy than this one. This is more like a matted finish, and that is definitely the one that I actually burned and then applied to my skin. Just keep in mind, you have to be careful. Make sure that it's not hot after you burn the mascara and put it in the foundation. And you can see there's not too much in the water where I put the foundation, so that's actually pretty good. I don't know how many coats you normally do, but I tend to do like maybe 1 or 2 coats of mascara prior to applying, so I really like it. And I'm gonna do it on the other side and show you guys both sides with the mascara. You may choose to use the eyebrows standard, which is like a little clamp thing. But what I like about this one is that I don't have to think about it. Sometimes I feel like when we use that device to clamp your eyebrows up, like most of your eyebrows get stuck in the thing itself. Okay. So that is just 1 coat of each side. I'm not gonna put more than 1 coat because I want you to see the difference between both of them. That is definitely the outcome. Now I'm gonna use the Fit Me powder version of it, and so you can see the difference is night and day. This one looks like, you know, it's not greasy, it's more like matted finish, and it's not caking out or anything, but you can see the difference from each one. I think it's pretty interesting how I am going to use the powder version on the other side, because why you do that is just for for trying to get the foundation set better. And that's something that, you know, to touch your foundation or anything that you need to do, so you can touch it. Okay, so you see the powder did get the shining out of the other side. So you see the difference between applying a powder and not applying a powder is definitely going to be a huge game changer. So I'm not going to rub it with the same one because obviously we need to make sure that we use a different for that. Okay, let's use this one instead. And I have to say, so far with this side, you wouldn't need the powder at all because really it doesn't even come off. Nothing comes off. If I go to the next one, what's that? Just this one, I think. I'm gonna go and do this side with it. Okay, you can see a little bit of it coming off. That's not a major thing because that's what it is. So like I said, another thing that I actually use very much is a blush that I really like. I mean, it's one of my favorite blushes to use on my skin, but oh my god, this is like defining so well. I mean, you can see my cheekbone is like really right here, and you can see that the other side is like not defining it very well. Even designing this thing here, like it's crazy. Okay, so we're going to use the blush, and I'm gonna use my hand to show you how the blush looks. I'm gonna put it right here. I don't even know if you can see it, but it is a very subtle blush. It's not too much of a blush, and it does have a little bit of shiny into it. I really love the shiny of it. I don't know if you can see it, but look, it's very shiny. And when you put it on, you do like this, and then you apply it very lightly on the cheek. And you can see the difference between this side and that side. It's like night and day. And this one came in my Epsy bag, and it's called Show Me Your Cheek by Elizabeth Matte. I think it's Elizabeth Matte or Matte. It's Elizabeth Matte. I will look it up and see if I can find it, or at least something simple similar to it, because this one is not for sale, so you're not gonna find that one at all. So this one is one of those cheek that you actually, and I'm only using my hands because if you don't have money to buy brushes, guess what? You can use your own hands and apply your makeup. That's night and day. So as you can see the difference. And what you can do is, I use this for my eyeshadow, but I'm gonna use it to blend it in. You can definitely blend it in. And all these brushes are clean. I haven't used them. So, here we go. Okay, so that's it. And if you feel that you apply too much blush, then go back and basically just use that powder and blend it in like that. So it can actually form that line that this one already have. It's like incredible how this line is built from me just burning it and applying it to my screen. I'm like, you can see the line, right? Because I can definitely not see it here. Now that I'm applying this, you can able to see a little bit better. But okay, So this one, if you feel like you apply too much blush, this is the way you go back and you erase those powder. You can just do like that. And it will contours to you. Okay, so this is like the basic design of just putting like mascara, a little bit on the eye concealer. You can go back and touch it in with your powder, and that will make your eyes pop out a little bit there. So this is not major, this is my natural look. I don't like wearing too much makeup, so it's gonna go all natural. Let me see, another thing that I love using is also from Benefit Cosmetic, and the only reason I use them is because I get them in my Ipsy bag. If not, I don't know if I would spend that much money to buy them. Just keep that in mind. You can subscribe to the Ipsy bag and they'll send you a sample of it, and you can use them. You can pretty much do whatever needs to be done. But there's also going to be another alternative that you can use as a dupe, and you don't really have to spend that much money in doing it. So this is the one that I'm going to use, the Benefit one, which is amazing because this is for the eyebrows right here, and I don't do too much coloring. I don't paint them enough. I do just simple. I'm a simple girl. I don't complicate myself too much, and I'm 44 years old. I will be 45 this year, so I don't like to keep it complicate too much. So this is how we do it. We just put it in, and I just massage it here, and then I just do like that, and then I just do like that. And that is all you get. And let me go back with this mirror here because I want to see what I'm doing too. So all I do is I massage a little bit the solution, and you can see the difference already. All you have to do is do a little bit of contouring, just up and down like that. And that's all I do. I do that, and then you can notice the difference between this one and that one. Just because all I did was like massage this one. So this is like a game changer. You don't have to do too much. If you want to do like a structure, you can go back and you do this. If you want to, you can do a little bit of tapping like this, and then just go back and brush it out, and you can see how major of difference that makes. So this is night and day. And all I did was apply this little thing here, and I'm going to diffuse this little one that I have here, and I'm not gonna do too much. You can use a pencil to align this here, that's up to you, but I feel like this is what you get. And this is from the Benefit. It's called, what is it called? It's called Jim Brown from the Benefit. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it in the description if you don't know, but this is how it looks. And I really like it. This was a sample that was sent to me with my Ipsy bag, and I really like it. But another thing that you can do, very cheap and affordable, is buy one of those Sponier, or I don't even know the name of this, but this is a brush from the e.l.f. line. I had this for years, and I wash it, I reuse it, I do everything that you need to do. You don't really need to get anything like that. All I use is a little bit of maybe mascara if you want to, but it's gonna cause the same effect. You can use any mascara. It doesn't have to be the one that I'm using. Just keep that in mind. And then you go back and you just paint the eyebrow just like that. Go down. Well, I need to see myself a little bit better. Sorry about that, but it's getting a little bit too dark for my taste, but okay, so this is just from mascara using, and you can even use a pencil if you want to, and then use this this brush to make it more. So you're gonna see the difference between me trying to do it with the Benefit Cosmetic and this one here. And I almost feel like it's almost like the same. It's even darker, this one tone, as you can see. But that's easy fixing. All you have to do is just pass this a little bit. And then this will come off. And that is an easy way of making your eyebrows look like you use a benefit without having to. I mean, definitely this one is going to be more natural, and depending on how much mascara you use is going to make it look different. So just keep that in mind. That's something that you can, or you can also go back and use a mascara and wash the little brush if you can afford to buy this. This is almost like $1 or $2. It's not too expensive with the e.l.f. line. And then what I do is I bend it a little bit instead of being standard like this. Is make my life a little bit easier to do when I do this. So, and then this is the benefit one. As you can see, the difference is night and day. I don't know if you like the darker tone. That is up to the person that likes that kind of tone. I mean, you can lighten up a little bit or you can make it darker. It's up to you to do that. That is a game changer because you don't need to actually spend so much money on doing things like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna use is this eggshell. Let me see if I have a brush that I can use with this one. This is brand new one. This is the eggshell one from e.l.f. Is it e.l.f? No, it's Wet n Wild, sorry. Wet n Wild. e.l.f. was the brush. Okay, before. So that's gonna be a game changer because you guys are gonna be able to see the difference between one side and the other. And the one that doesn't cost a lot of money to do. I mean, if you want a natural look, definitely that's a nice effect to it. Okay, this thing is like a little bit hard to get, but I had this for a long time, so it's probably that's the reason why. Keep in mind, if you don't have any eye pencils or things like that, keep in mind you can use your Q-tips to apply makeup. That's another alternative. You don't have to really spend a lot of money on it. I mean, that's just, oh my god, this is gonna be like, why is this making it so hard to do? Yeah, this is always so hard to open. That's the only thing. They need to make it easier to remove that tape that comes with the container, because that's my only complaint. It's so hard to take off. Oh, hopefully it opens up now. Okay, it opens up. Great. Great, yay! Oh, here we go. Okay, so the Wet n Wild brings two little brushes. They bring this one, and then they bring this one right here, which is to blend in. This one is to apply it, and the other one is to blend in. So that's my first. What I do is I put the crease right here on the bottom of it, and then I move on to the top. So, and this the thing about this one is that it tells you like brow bone, it tells you the crease and the eyelid. So this is where we're going with the eyelid on top. We're gonna go on top of it, and this is what it goes in there. And the good thing about this one is that it's so like such a beautiful tone. It's like night and day. The next one is going to be the crease, and the crease you're gonna use that little almost like the crease is gonna be this one right here, and you're gonna apply. Make sure you blow a little bit so it does not go all over the place, but the crease is going to be in this area right here, and it's telling you where everything is supposed to go ahead of time. I mean, I like the brush, but I also like to blend it with my hand because it's gonna blend it more or better. At least that's what I think. But that's just my choice. Then we're gonna go in with the brow bone, and that goes all the way up here next to the eyelid. So I don't want to apply with something because they already have something in there, but I'm gonna apply it right here in the brow bone, right here, where it's supposed to go. So that's where it goes. And if you want to give yourself another, what I love doing is once I apply everything, that I go back and I do the eyelid one more time just to define a little bit the eyelid, and then I blend it in, and then that's how you blend in everything. And that is just my one-on-one. And you can see the difference between this side and this side. Obviously me using the mascara to lift up the eyebrows made it like darker in tone. As you can see, this is not going anywhere. I mean, it is not going to go anywhere. It looks like a little bit is coming out, but what you can do is apply a little bit of powder on top of it to seal it in place, and that's not going to go anywhere. That's up to you guys to do this. So then I'm going to go back and I'm going to use the same eyeshadow on the other side, and you guys are going to see the difference between one side and the other one, of course, because this is what we are doing. So I didn't actually brush off some of the, like that, but it's okay because now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna apply the crease, and the crease should be like right here to here, so it's gonna be right here. Crease. And I like using this brush, but I feel like it's so rough on my skin. I prefer to use my finger to tap it into place. And then you're gonna go back. I already used this one, so I'm gonna have to go use this one now. You go back and you put it right here, and that's where the eyebrow, it's basically in the bone below the eyebrows. That's where you're gonna put that white color. It's almost like a beige color, I have to say, but it's shimmer, so it's gonna make a huge difference. Okay, so here we go. That is it. The next step will be to just add a little bit of makeup. Well, makeup obviously that's what we'll be doing. But to add a little bit of what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of lipstick, and I'm gonna use the lipstick that I normally use. You can use whatever color you want, up to you guys. I'm gonna use this. This is from my Ipsy bag. It's called Thrive, and it's actually a lip liner, so I really like. And I'm gonna use that to do my lip line. And then we're gonna apply whatever it is we wanna apply, okay? Keep in mind, the older you get, the more lines gets to your face, and everything tends to crease, and you get fine line and wrinkles. That happens a lot, so especially the older you get, the more lines and wrinkles you're gonna see. It comes with territory. You can always do this instead. Crisscross like that if you want to. If it's gonna make it easy for you to do that crease line, you can always do like that, and it's gonna make that crease in the middle of it. That's up to you guys to decide that, if that you like. Okay, so now what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use the and I tend to mix them together like that. So what I like about it is because the lips line mixes and then the colors become together. So that color that I told you, that the burgundy color that I normally love and I can't live without it, so this is the one that I'm gonna use. And I don't use too much. So you see, and what I like about it is that you can go back and you can use a little bit of the wipes or something, and you can just take some off, and it's not gonna show too vibrant and pink and whatever colors you're seeing. But then this is the difference between having two different combinations. This is the one that I actually burned, and you can see the shining through. And this one, and I put the same amount of items on it. Okay, I put the blush, I put everything else. You can even do the bronze it. You can use a bronze if you want to. I don't even know if I have a bronze here, but I do have a bronze here. No, I found this at the dollar store. I don't know if you remember a while back. I haven't really used it too much because the reality is that I don't use any what is it, metallic lip kit, and it's supposed to ensemble metallic. It's like a python colors. I thought it was pretty cute because it's almost like a gold tone to it. So it's something that you can find at the dollar store. If you don't find this one, you can always use something else. But what I love about it is that I have used it before, of course, but you have this kind of colors, and you can put them in the lips and make them pop out more, or make them a little bit more. Well, I'm not gonna use this one because you're supposed to mix it together and then make that combination. But I kind of feel like I want to use this metallic one here and then put it on top. And then almost use like a highlighter and make that color pop up a little bit. Well, you know what? Let's put it all around. I don't know if you guys can see any different on it. I can definitely see that it's showing a little bit more. If you want to go back with this one, you can definitely go back and put it in. I love the fact that it's giving it like a little bit of a, almost like a pinkish color, and changing your lipstick to something more neutral color. That I like because I don't like to wear too much bright color. The bright color that I love using is this one here, and I normally use it even for my videos. You might see me with this on because it's gonna be more easier and more easy for me to manage. But I have to say, this is actually pretty good. It doesn't come off either, so what do you guys think? I'm gonna go in with this peach that I just picked up from the dollar store. I mean, Dollar Tree the other day. I just want to give it some gloss because obviously that is not. And I'm only gonna get it here, and I'm going to give it a little bit of gloss in the center. Perfect. And then that's gonna give him like a little nice glossy to it. I think this is a perfect color, neutral color. I know it's too much going on, but definitely is something that you can use a liner, or you don't have to if you don't want to. That's up to you guys to do that. But you can see which one do you prefer. Do you prefer this side, which is without burning the foundation, and then this side that is almost like we burned the foundation? And I have to say, it feels like this is my skin. It feels almost like my skin here, but this one I feel like a little bit more of a foundation going on. I don't know if this one blends in so well that it makes my face look so. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit if I can. I guess I don't think I can, but let me see if I can make this for you guys to see better. And you can see the difference between the lining here. The lining here doesn't even show there's a line here. I don't know. I look thinner this way. I feel like I look thinner this way than this way, and that is a game changer. I do not know how that happened, how you actually apply fire to a foundation and the foundation skin tone changes. And keep in mind, this is not this is almost like a BB cream for BB cream from Maybelline, and it might not be able to do that kind of effect, but I have to say that I don't go all the way down. I didn't go all the way down to the to my neck area. I just cover the front up here. I could have gone down if I wanted to, because I definitely had enough foundation to use it, but no, I am not going to do that because we're not gonna do that. So which side do you think it looks better? It looks, this side look better or this side look better? I mean, I feel like this one looks more defined, like everything looks in place. I even look thinner. And then this one looks like a little bit, it looks good. I'm not complaining. And obviously I've been using this foundation for the longest, and I can see the difference. But this one, burning it, it's like almost like, look, it's like almost like like it swallowed me up a little bit. And I really like that because it's gonna be more defining. And if you decide to use a bronzer, you can use a bronzer from here to here and define those areas. That's something extra that you can use, but that's up to the person that wants to use it. And I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna show you how it looks without me with my face, and how one contour more the face. I don't know if you can see this, but this is contouring my face, almost like look like a thinner version of myself. And this one looks like it's really like, well, you can see the night and day. So I definitely get the point where people actually like to burn the, and the thing is that this one doesn't feel like it's gonna come off anytime soon. I don't know if this one it feels like it's gonna last longer, but definitely is going to make a huge impact on depositing that foundation better. It's almost like contours to your face, and you can see the difference. It's almost like gooey effect. And this one is like, okay, it's perfect, but we can do better. And then this one is like a little shiny to it. And keep in mind, I only use those foundation that I use. And you know, if you wanted to go even better, I got this Anastasia Beverly Hill palette from Marshall, and that was like $20. And I think online they go for 40 or even more expensive. And I only paid $20 for it. So that is actually a game changer. But I mean, night and day. Well, which one do you like better? Because this for me is an A, and then this one is a B. It could be my second choice, A and B. So definitely I will go with it. Keep in mind, I don't wear too much makeup. I just wear natural tones. I'm not the kind to wear too much makeup. I had never been like favoring my natural tones and natural tone, and that's basically what this is. This is basically natural tones colors. It's like a light pink. Then this is like a brown. What does it say? It's I don't even know what color it's saying, but it's like a brown with some shimmer on it. Let me see if I can open it up so you guys can see it better. So you can see the shimmer on it. And it's like a pink, and then this one is almost like a burgundy color on top. And if you want me to try it on my skin, I'll try it right here and I'll show you. And you can see the difference of it. And let's try this one here. This is the pinkish tone. You can see that it's not too much. This is the pink tone right there. So this is like very natural tones. They're not gonna be like outshining or anything. It's going to be pretty good right here. And that's that brown that is gonna shine through. Let me see, where's the brown? And you can do like the brown right here. apply a little bit more. And the black. You guys can see the difference between each one. It's not a very intensified colors. I don't like wearing colors that are very bright in tone and that it's gonna be like out there. But I did notice a difference between that trend of trying to apply the eyeshadow with basically with foundation and applying the fire to it and then wetting it in the water and then coming out and applying it. It definitely, at the beginning, it was like a very wet, but then once it absorbed my skin, it was definitely a very dry effect, and you can see the difference. This one almost glowed to it, and then this one, and keep in mind I apply the same blush and the same Fit Me powder version of it. So it's all applying, and I have to say that it makes a huge difference. You can apply the mascara to your eyebrow. That is something that I think everyone can do, and you can actually get a nice effect to it. So if I would apply to the other side, it would definitely have looked the same. So you can actually see the difference. But I definitely like the effect of it, and you know, you don't have to use too much mascara to make that happen. And you know, this is pretty good, I think. I feel at the beginning it was like a little bit too dark for my taste, but like you said, it's not going anywhere. Look, you can always take a little bit off if you want to, or make it less intense, which I am probably going to do that, because less intense is always better than actually putting in more intense. You see, now it actually feels like a little bit more lighter in tone. Let me get this e.l.f. here. And I'm gonna just do like this. Oh my god, I really like it. I think I like the combination of it. Keep in mind, this is just like keeping it simple. You can also use a concealer to conceal, like basically shape your eyebrows. I don't do that. I just don't feel like you need to. You want something that is fast, easy, and get out. So the foundation trick about the fire and the combination, I definitely recommend it. I think it's something that you guys is going to be a game changer, and is something that we need to use, because I have to say it's night and day. I don't know how long this is gonna last, and I'm not going to try to. It's almost 9 o'clock here my time, so I'm not sure if this is gonna come off as soon as I finish this video, because I don't like to wear too much makeup. But I wanted to show you the alternative and the difference between applying this foundation and then burning it and then putting it in water and make it like hydro. I feel like it's like a hydro foundation where it doesn't go anywhere. It's not gonna budge. You don't feel like it's gonna go anywhere at all. And that is something, that's a game changer right there. And you can see the difference between this one contouring here. You feel like it contours your face precisely. And look, oh my god, it's like crazy. Isn't it crazy? So if you cannot see the difference, I definitely can see the difference. And I like the fact that you can do that. It's not something that I'm going to be doing very often, because I don't do that much makeup. That's not me. But it's something that if you want light, not too much cakey, I would definitely burn the foundation and then apply it to my skin. That will be a game changer for some people if they want to use that kind of backdrop on it. I'm gonna put some of the items that I use tonight and see if you guys want to use it or not. But for me, I have to say that natural tones are the best way of going. And my thing is that I use the BB cream. That's my go-to. I put it anywhere. And then the Fit Me Maybelline. Those are the ones that I'm actually more reliable on. And I normally get the powder when they have it on sale. Sometimes on Amazon I can find them for $3 or $4. So oh, you can get a coupon. Sometimes they drop off stuff in the mail that you can get like $2 off coupon. That's when I get the powders and on those things. So you don't have to spend an arm and a leg or $10 or $15. You just can keep it on the budget, less than $10, and that should be very affordable for anyone to do. Anyway, I'll see you next time on Bee's Cocina, and I hope you like this kind of video. If you do, let me know. I'm having my truer skin. I am in my 40s. I'm 44, and I'm noticing that the wrinkles are coming in, so I'm being more careful what I wear. Not that I wear too much makeup to begin with, but I wear natural tones. It's always been that case in my life, and nothing is gonna change that. So that's something that anyone that is looking for natural tones that doesn't actually hide your imperfection, but I do notice that it does hide those veins, those dark spots that I had. You know, it does really do a good job on hiding them, and I don't know if you can see them, but the difference is like night and day, and you can see the difference. So anyway, I'll see you next time on Be Cocina. If no one told you, you're special just the way you are. Goodbye.